Alright, I filed the claim through State Farm, the guy's insurance. They're going to get back to me once they get all the rest of the information. Going to upload the pictures. And it'll probably take about several days to a week. And then they'll call me back for what my options are. The State Farm insurance policy he has does cover a rental. So hopefully we can get this thing swapped out. My guess is, I don't know if they fix it or they just put a whole new bumper on. And a fully properly painted with all the sensors bumper has got to be a lot of money. So it is what it is. Everyone's like, oh, calm down, it's not a big deal. Well, it's a big deal to me. My $100,000 truck got fucked up and it wasn't my fault. And if it happened to your car, you wouldn't be so quick to dismiss it. So go fuck yourself. That being said, it is what it is. These things happen. You know, we'll get it resolved. But it's, you know, definitely not having a good day as a result. So I'm going to go buy a gun. Yay! Let's go buy a gun. I don't know what. Let's go look. Pick something up. Fuck it. I don't care. See what they got. Off to the gun store. All right, we're here. Let's go look at some guns. Nice. So I did a little recon in there. They had some nice options on the handguns. They didn't really, same old stuff on the walls that they always have on their ARs and shit. A few caught my eye. A Pro model Smith & Wesson M&P, optics ready. That was a decent looking gun. That CZ competition with the gold trigger and the gold mags, that was kind of cool, and the gold barrel. $8.99 for that. Looked at the Beretta 92 RDO and the Tactical. Those looked interesting. They had a cool American flag Glock 45 Gen 5, but it wasn't MOS. All done up in like a rugged flag. That was kind of cool. Their prices actually weren't that bad. Hell, they had the PDP for $5.99. I paid more than that, I think. But, you know, I did some recon. I see what they're selling, what they've got, and what they're asking. I wasn't ready to really jump on anything. Surprising, most of their Glocks, they didn't have any. They had one 34 MOS Gen 5. $7.99, yeah. That's a big gun. I think it's a bit too big. I don't see a practical purpose for it. The CZ was cool. I was like, oh, I already sold the CZ though. The P10 competition, P10F competition. But this one's optics ready. That was my only complaint about the other one, that wasn't optics ready. Yeah, so I'm going to mull it over. I'm going to shoot over to Top Gun. See what they have currently, because the stock changes and turns over. And that's it, just some Recon. Then head home. I can see what my options are. That 17 MOS is still at Academy if I want to get it, $679. You know, I already ran the background check several days ago. I'm probably good for 30 days. Just walk in and get it. I don't know. I'll think it over. Shoot up the Top Gun real quick. It's 4 o'clock. Do some quick Recon, then head home. And think it all over and see what makes the most sense. Alright, pulling up. Drive! You fucking stupid cunt! What a fucking day. Swear to Christ, the first motherfucker that looks at me wrong is gonna go fucking sideways, I guarantee it. Let's go look at some guns. I must have hit every red light all the way here. Traffic is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. It's never this heavy up here. Snowbirds flocking, doing their last. I don't know. Just one of those weird days, man. Gotta ride the tide, brother. Ride the tide. Who knows? It might be a blessing in disguise. What happens? State Farm reaches out and says, we're gonna hand you a check for $4 or $5 grand. You can get it fixed wherever you want. I'm like, okay. So, ooh, now I have a scratched up, slightly bent up bumper. That's fine, really. And I don't know. Maybe Jakey gets a severe thunderstorm. Wow, is in effect for Volusia County. Please don't let me get hit by lightning. That's not the way I want to end this day. Okay, let's go look at some guns. That Glock 45 is on my head. It was a beautiful. If only it had been MOS, I would have. It was $6.99 with the Cerakote. If that had been MOS for like $7.79 or something, I would have bought it. It was so cool. I mean, I'm Jake America, goddammit. I should have an American flag gun. Let's go see what these guys got. Whew. I had a really long talk with the dude. Really cool guy. About form and function and purpose of a firearm. And they have a 34 MOS, even cheaper than the one Florida Gun Exchange had. $18.29 for the, that's a Comrade. $10.49 KP9. I don't want the KP9 anymore right now. I have the starter shoot. So the same old as last time. Nothing much has changed here. 34 MOS. We're in the 509 Tactical on that. Good battle belt gun. Longer slide and barrel. Less muzzle rise. Good for confidence. Working on fundamentals. Checks off a lot of boxes. I held this. BP9L. It's actually an amazing gun. Thinking about that one. Okay, so we got the 34 Gen 5 MOS. I went back and forth. I considered the 17 MOS. I wanted a third option in the safe. I'm trying to think practically when it comes to having purpose for the gun. I did weeks of research watching 17 stuff, and I checked out some 34 stuff. And I was still going back and forth. Like, should I shoot down and get the 17, or should I try the 34? Longer barrel, longer sight radius. My guess is the muzzle rise isn't quite as insane. I could be wrong. And ultimately, I wanted something that could be a good battle belt rig. And from everything I've seen, the 34 would serve that role well. The 17 would have been also great. I may even own one someday. But it's the exact same dimensions as the PDP. So I didn't see a point in having two identical type guns. I knew I wanted something, a third option in the safe. Something good for home defense as well. The PDP would serve that role. You're right, Noah, but I wanted something a little longer. I noticed with my longer guns that I've had and sold, the Legion and all that, is the muzzle rise wasn't quite as intense, and I tend to I shot them a little better. So I pulled the trigger on the 34 MOS. I had a rough day. It's been a weird week overall, and I wanted a new gun. I think this wasn't a bad choice. I think the price wasn't too bad. $649, $639, I think. Not too bad. $679. I don't know. I forget. $679. So I mean, not a cheap price. I don't think it was gouged in any way. That's about what they go for. The 17 MOS I looked at Academy was also $679. So I went back and forth. Although I just found out, I wasn't really aware, is that you can throw a 17 slide on the 34 frame, and it's basically a 17. So I can always just buy a slide. I don't see the need for that. But all right, so I'm gonna head home. It's been a long, weird day. I need to check in with that insurance quote and send them pictures and blah blah blah. And then whatever. I was getting tired. I brought my ear pro, but I don't have eye pro. And frankly, I didn't feel like shooting or buying a bunch of ammo from them. I didn't bring any ammo. Their ammo, the gun store ammo, when I left, excuse me, the Florida Gun Exchange, they're still charging like $24.99 for a $50 a Federal 115 grain, $29.99. I was like, that's kind of ridiculous. You can get that shit all day for like $14, $15.99 online, can't you? Granted, you're paying shipping. But... All right, I'm gonna head home. We'll do an unboxing, check this guy out, throw the light on him, throw the 509 on him. I'm definitely going to have to order a plate for him because the MOS system isn't the best. But for now, we'll try it with the 509 or the 507 CX2. We'll see how that adapter plate sits, The best way to run the 509 is probably with a C&H dedicated 509 plate, so it's nice and flush. So we may have to run the 507 CX2 on it for now until I can snag a plate. And go from there. So, cool. See you back in the gun room.